Hello. All right. Hey, this is Kels here with CryptoTrain.io. I'll wait a little bit so you can turn your speakers up so you can hear because this is something you're not going to want to miss. Uh, Today I'm going to show you how to trade the Kel strategy. It is a strategy that I created and it will help you trade. Look, we both know people are very skeptic when it comes to hearing about trading strategies, and they should be because most strategies show you how to get rich, make $1 billion, $1 trillion in one trade. That is not what we're going to show you on this particular video. We're going to show you a strategy that works. Small hits, base hits every single time. Don't go for that home run every time. Go small hits, base hits every single time. Build your everyday portfolio so you can have your long-term portfolio with you in the end. Wouldn't it be great if we knew a way to make small profits daily instead of going for that one home run every single time? This video will show you. We got 1 minute left before the signals go off, and I'm going to show you how to read the signals in this particular strategy. Think about it. You could start trading from wherever you are in the world, wherever you are traveling to, or just chilling on your sofa, on the beach, on your laptop or your computer. It will show you how to do it. The crypto traders all know how to understand this, and our fundamentals in cryptocurrency is the best around there is. That's why you can join our Discord and you can start for free with this, or just join these videos every single morning or every single day that we go live. There are numbers out there completely where you know how to trade in crypto coins. There's tons of crypto coins out there. And which ones do you trade? How do you trade? How much of your AUM do you put into this particular trade before you cut your losses, or how do you manage your portfolio? I show you how to do this as long as you're inside the Discord and you're part of our teams. And as you know, that is the bing, 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 bing that we have. And that is going to show you how to trade. With that, let's jump in there. Let me switch this up. All right. Okay, so these are the alerts that will go off right here. This is our settings that we have. All three of these scripts you can have if you're a member of our Discord. So these are the signals that have gone off, and we're going to check them. And if you are members of the Discord, you get them 24/7 all around the clock. So let's go check out the first one. First one is going to be Doge. Doge looks like it is trying to sell off. This would be you can see that this is where Doge just had the signal. You can see that we're trying to come down. We're right at the bottom of that support, so we want to wait for it to come back up, maybe test it before it goes down. You can have more than one entry into your crypto trading strategy. And what I mean by that is if you did take this position because you think it's going to head back down, here's your stop loss up here, so you can have your entry right there, and you're going to want to do 1-to-1 or 1 to 1.5. The problem with that is that crypto moves a lot, so you'll get stopped out on wicks quite a bit. So you want to make sure you protect those profits. But this would be the entry off of Doge. This would be your setup off of there, off of this particular signal. Let's go look at DOT. DOT is not a buy or sell signal. We can see that we're consolidating around there. That's not going to be a good signal for us. And let's see what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart looks like we're going to come back up here and test this double top. So the only one that looks like we could possibly have is Doge, and that's where it is. Let me switch this to the Binance coins, and we want to switch this to the 2 hour. So most of the signals will go off in the 2 hour, and you can see that if you would have had our signal, these little red dots, you can see this little red dot right here completely fell off the face of the earth and go down there. But it's very simple to trade if you have patience. You just got to have patience, learn to use those patience, learn to look at the chart, find your entry, find your stop loss, and find your take profit. Once you get to that take profit, you have options that you could do. You can pull it all off, take your profits 100%, or you can take off 80% and put a stop loss at your break even. So you know you're not going to lose any money, but maybe you could write it down for the rest of the 20% that you have on there. You could write it down and make some more profits on there. So let's go through these coins real quick. What I like to do is I like to go to the changing of it and see which one has really big movements, because that's where we're going to want to try to catch the movements continuously going down or up, or try to see if it's already sold off quite a bit where we're going to have a reversal. Let's see, CTX. Here's CTX. You can see that it's right against that resistance. So we don't want to take a position off of there just quite yet. Let's see. TKO. Here's TKO. Looks like it's coming against that 233 moving average. That's not a we don't want to take that position just quite yet. If you took that position off of our signal, you would have made decent money off of it. You'd be down, you'd be up. Well, the coin would be down, but you'd be in profit 2.33%, a little bit more than that right now. Let's see, TWT. Look at TWT. This is where we got our signal at, and two candlesticks later, it dropped 10%. Then another 2%, so 12% total. And if you mark it all the way down, you're probably looking at a 20% decline in this coin, just off of the signals that we had. And you get all these signals in our Discord. So it would be helpful for you to get in there. You become a member, you get all these settings and all these indicators and settings, so we can teach you how to trade the Kells strategy, which is really good. It gives you the highest probability out there to make money and to also leverage your money. We're not going to teach you how to trade and leverage 50, 60, 70, 100, 125%. That's just insane. That's not good money management. You're going to get wrecked that way. You might make money right off the bat, but in the long run, you're going to lose money because it moves so much in cryptocurrency. The volatility is so insane in cryptocurrency that you got to be careful with it. Here's another good setup right here. Here's if we close here, we got 1 hour left. If we got 1 hour left and we close there, that's going to be a good setup for you. You want to use a little bit of your portfolio or your AUM that you have, because your stop loss is way up there. Because it's on a 2 hour chart, it dropped, what is that, 16%. It dropped 16%, and it has almost a 16% candle wick on there. So you want to try to watch that out. But we will watch that, and if we get a signal right here, you can see that we're going to get a signal. We're going to get one of these little red dots here pretty soon in the next hour, looks like, and then we'll take that position down. Here's auto. Looks like it's going against the moving average between them. When you have your price action going between these two moving averages, you don't want to try to take that position, because it's just going to bounce there until it breaks out. You can see right here, it bounced in there. Look, it had a long wick right here on top and on bottom, because it didn't know what to do. It started bouncing in there, and so you want to wait for the true breakout, and that's what you should do on this one on auto. You should wait for the true breakout. But the good thing about being a member of our Discord is that you won't have to sit there and watch the charts, because we do it for you. We'll do it for you, and we will send out the signals for you. So you don't have to sit there, and you just follow the signals. We teach you how to do it. If you follow along with the signals, great. If you don't, you just want to learn how to trade, great. That's great too. Here's a YFII. You can see that we had a pretty decent sell-off of almost a 12%. Came back up here and touched this this moving average, and now it looks like we're starting to head back down. This would be right here would be a good short if it didn't have a we don't have a big stop loss. And unfortunately in crypto, you're going to have pretty decent stop losses in between 3, 5, sometimes even 10%. So you want to make sure you don't want to put a whole bunch into your into this position on there, and get yourself stuck in a position that you don't want to. So if your position is $1,000, let's say, and you know your stop loss is 6%, then you want to stagger that position in. So by the time you get stopped out, if you do get stopped out, you're only really losing 1 or 2% of your position. We teach you all that in there. This is a good entry right here. We have 51 minutes left, so let's see how that plans out too. You can see that we had really good signals in the past 24 hours. All of them were in profit inside of our Discord. So, and the Discord link is in the description box below. So if you want to join the Discord, just click on the link and join in there, and it's will be very helpful for you. Let's see. So we would just want to look at the top ones. We know that we're in a bearish market right now, right? So we know this. So all these coins that are positive, you got to be careful with those, because those might be just pumping and dumping like this one. This one pumped way up here 30, 40, 50%, and now it's back down to where it started at. So you got to be careful with that. Looks like we're starting to consolidate right here. This is actually I should start the video when the chart closes, so we get really good signals. But we'll see. Here is POLS, polls, I guess is how you pronounce it. It came up here. It looks like it's bouncing back and forth. This would be a good short when it closes. So whenever this closes at this chart, you'll have it. But there's 200, I think 200. Let me see. 282 coins that you can leverage off of Binance. That means 282 coins we are monitoring. If you go to this chart, have all the settings set up on this chart. This is our alert signals over here, and you can see that all of them are set up, so you don't have to watch the charts. We watch them for you, and so you can just take the trade, not take the trade. Oh yeah, Magic got added today too. I'm not for sure if you can leverage that one. I meant to look at it and see if you could leverage it, because these are only the coins that you could leverage on there. So you can leverage it 2, 3, 5, 10% on these coins, because that's where you're going to make money. You can use $100, leverage it 300, so you really have a $300 position. So that's where you're going to make money at. And you don't sit there and try to hit a home run every time. It's all about base hits. You go up there, you hit a base hit, you get on first. You hit another base hit, you get on second. Another base hit, you get on third. Another base hit, you start scoring. That's the magic behind trading, and that is the discipline that you need to learn to be a good, successful trader. If you don't understand that and you don't implement that into your trading strategy, you're going to be an emotional wreck the whole time. But inside of our Discord, we teach you how to do all that. So it's absolutely free to join in there and start your learning process today. Here's a coin, BICO. We took this position right here. We got up to 5.23%, and we took profits. So if you, in this one, you can leverage 3 times. So you made 15, almost 16% off of this trade. So whatever you put in there, $100 or $10,000 into this coin, you made 16% off of it. And that alone is enough to replace your full-time job. That if you trade just $100 every single day, you could literally replace your full-time job. You can be independent at your house, trading in your PJs if you want, but you don't have to go to a work, make someone else rich. How about you try to make your own self rich, and wealthy and financially stable, and you could do that with cryptocurrency. It's such a blessing to get into cryptocurrency right now, because it is in the infancy stage. It's in the genesis stage right now. There's only 4% last article I read, 4% of people in cryptocurrency. and they don't even know how to do half the stuff that needs to be done. They just hear it, the get rich quick stuff, and they jump into cryptocurrency. They have zero understanding on how to trade, how to perform a trade, how to manage your portfolio, and we teach you all that inside of our Discord. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so let's go look at Magic, because usually when a coin comes out, it dumps pretty hard before it comes up. Any positions we take today? Yes, we took a couple positions already in this live trading. We'll go check them out in a second. So we don't have TradingView hasn't listed Magic USDT on Binance yet, but the top one right now is OKX. Again, as soon as it got listed, look what happened. It pumped up. Now it's coming back down. Where are you going to want to take a position in Magic is right here at this position right there. Let me delete that and get you a better resistance level. So here is your resistance. So this was resistance. It broke above it. This was resistance. It broke down, then came and broke above it. So now here's your support. So here is your support. Anywhere inside this purple candle, you're going to want to take that position and go long with. However, just know the people that have been holding Magic, and they get listed and they get traded on Binance, the very first thing that's going to happen is a sell position. They're going to have to sell that position. So that means that could possibly trigger. You can go back and look at the history of every coin out there. Every coin out there starts, here's the infancy of this coin. It goes up and it always 100% retraces back down to 0 or further back down. So here's where it came out. It came out, and we'll check that in a second. It came out at $3, pumped up to 6 something, 618, 620, and look where it's at now. It's at 70 cents. So it just got killed, and that's why, for the life of me, why anybody would invest in an ICO unless you get it for pennies on the dollar. Don't invest in the ICO. It's not worth investing in the ICOs unless you get it like extremely dirt cheap. Then you want to invest in the ICOs. If you cannot get it dirt cheap, stay away from it, because you can go look at it. Every single coin that's ever came out, 3,000, 4,000, however many coins that came out, they always start off, they pump up because people start buying it. The people that are selling it are taking profits. They pump up and it always retraces back to 100% retrace or further down. So it's not worth investing into them right off the bat, because you have to be available when it gets listed. When it goes live, you got to be at the computer, be able to sell, because if you don't, you miss it. So, because this is a day chart, sorry. This is a day chart. What if you're gone for the weekend and this is the weekend that happens, and then you come back and you invested added at $3 and you get back home and it's worth $2.40. You lost 25% of your profits because you weren't available. It's never a good idea to invest in an ICO unless you get it pennies on the dollar. If you can get it for pennies on the dollar, then it would be worth it, because if it comes out and you miss the first go round, then it's okay. The all-time low on this coin is 20 cents. It came out at $3 and it's 20 cents. That should be red flags to everybody. Don't invest in ICOs because they're risky. And this is my opinion only. I mean, you can take it for what you want. I invested in a couple ICOs when I first got into cryptocurrency, and it didn't work out because one thing or another. But all the coins, you can go back and look at TradingView. Every single coin has always gone up, retraced 100%, and gone. Look, here's this one. This one didn't even go up. Here is PLLS. Here's the infancy stage. Here's where it got listed at 320. Ended the week at 166. 40, what was that, 40% down. It retraced. It came back up to its all-time high. You had to hold it for several weeks. This is a week chart. Several weeks you had to hold it before it came down. Came out at 322, and right now it's at 40 cents. I mean, I can show. It doesn't matter which coin you look at. Every single coin. Here's this one. This is BNX. Came out, jumped up on you 34%, and then it crashed on you. You will always 100% get a better price on the exchange than an ICO. I think I made my point. And you can scroll this. This is the 282 coins. You scroll and click on it. Bam! Look right there. Down. Doesn't matter which one you look at. Look at this one. Look, this is T-Fuel. T-Fuel came out at 0.24 cents, and it dropped all the way down to 1/10 of a penny. Let's see how much that thing crashed on you. You lost 94% of your portfolio by investing in this ICO. That, my friends, is insane. But guess what? You learn how to you learn all these little tricks and traits that is on here by going to our Discord and learning it. So if you would have bought in at their ICO, you would have to hold this thing 2 years, 300 or 630 days. So it's a little over 365, so it's almost 2 years before you even broke even on this coin that you invested on. And the ICO probably took a year. So you're looking at 3 years into this coin before you make any type of real money. And right now it's at lower than where the ICO came out at. So I think I made my point clear. I mean, it does not matter which coin that you look at. Here it came out at $50.21. Came out right now, or it dropped to $23. That's a 50% decrease. And right now you're under the ICO price at $13.71. Sorry, $13.71. You can scroll down, look at waves. Look at waves. Here's, it doesn't matter. It absolutely does not matter which coin you get into. You can see that this one dropped from 277, dropped all the way down to 26 cents. That's a 90.61% decrease from your ICO. And you're under the ICO price right now at $1.79. All right, so I think I made my point clear. Yeah, you got to stay away from those. Those are they're not very good. All right, so let's go look at, let's make these alphabetical order. If you want me to look at any charts, just go ahead and click on there. We're gonna stay on here for 40 minutes. The charts close in 39 minutes, and that means you have 39 minutes to join the Discord, because in 39 minutes the Kel's signals will start going off, and we'll start posting them into the Discord. So you have plenty of time to go ahead and click that link and join, and start your process of financial freedom right now. Let's go look at, go back to, here's Doge. In Doge, we took that position. We're in profit now. You can see that we're in profit off of the Kel's signal. We want to try to get down to that 1.03. However, you want to protect those profits, right? So when you get into profit, there's absolutely no reason that, since this is our take profit, that we're going to want to sit there and go out of profit. I do not do that. I can't stand doing that. I do not like doing it, and I won't do it. When I'm in profit and it looks like it's turning on me, I'm out. I'm taking my profits and I'm bouncing to the next trade. Hey Keith, is it cold up there where you are? Looking forward to full committing. Thank you so much. auto. I think we took a trade on auto, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, I got to respond to this real quick. All right. Let's go to auto. Auto. Let's go to the red list and go to auto. Oh, we did not take a position on auto just quite yet. Uh, so let me explain. Let me explain these just an overview on what these particular settings are, or the indicators. These are just moving averages. Every moving average setting work. You just got to find the honey hole, the sweet zone of those moving averages. It doesn't matter if you put a 5 minute or a five moving average and a 500 moving average. You can find that sweet spot on there. So that is the goal of learning the a system, is you got to find that sweet spot. You can find that sweet spot by back testing, going out countless hours over trading, but every single moving average combo works. You just got to find that settings. And these settings of ours work in the style that we trade. So why would we change it? And these are very simple. We have two moving averages that gives us the entry, and then a longer term moving average that will allow you to see the direction of the trend. So you have a micro moving average, and you have macro moving averages, or trend indicators. Then you have this is our style of the MACD. The MACD usually has two lines with histogram and so forth. Well, I tweaked it a little bit and to fit my way of trading. And so we have that. And then we have a momentum indicator. The momentum indicator will allow you to get into a trend a little bit late, but you always want to try to catch it at the beginning. But you'll get into it late into there, and you'll be able to scalp the market as you see fit. So we have three indicators that you get for free for being a member of our Discord. And you can get in there, you can become a member and start your learning education today. But right now, when you can't see all three moving averages, you just want to sit there and wait. You don't want to try to guess where it's going unless you see a really really good pattern on there. And right now, you can see that we're just in a channel. So if you're going to play this channel, if you're going to play this channel, you short from here and you long from here. You can do that all day long. Just know the last one that you do is going to be a loss. Because if you go here and you short and it bounces up on you, you got to take that loss. If you go here and you go long, and it goes short on you, you're gonna have to take that loss. So you know that you can play in the zone all you want. Just know your last one is going to be a loss, because you're going to have to take that loss on there, or you're just gonna have to keep dollar costing average until you dollar cost average out on it. But yeah, but you get so much. The memberships in our Discord is completely undervalued. You get so much content in there, and you get access 24/7 to the Discord and all these alerts that come in there, and the trading setups. As long as you know how to read these indicators, you're going to be golden. Especially when the alerts start coming in, you're going to be it's going to be really pretty for you, because it's going to be easy to make money. You'll be able to look at it and say, yep, that's a good one, or nope, that's not a good one. But again, there's no trading strategy out there that's 100% accurate. You have losses. It's part of trading. That's why money management, and risk management is key to trading. You don't want to put your whole portfolio into a trade, and try to hit a home run every time. So Here is TW. I thought we marked one of these up. Maybe it was auto. No. Oh, there it is. Here's YFII. You can see that you're in profit right now. So if you wanted to take those profits, then you want to protect those. But this should be a good trade because it looks like it's breaking down on us on the 15-minute chart. You're a little late to it. You're a little late to it. So you might come in up into negative. Your long-term moving average is still red, so it looks like it's going to push down. I did change the histograms on there to black and red, so you know red is down, black is up, so you'll be able to see it. Let's see. Let's go look at. Let's see. Any more coins you want me to look at? See if we can find another entry. But the best strategy. Look at that. Look at this one. This is a signal that we have. We have a red dot. Here's your red dot, and the again, money management is key to success. Your stop loss is a 1.78%, and if you just rode this down on the EMA and you had your stop loss right now, you're at 4.21%. That's 2 to 1 right now if you would have taken that position. On there, it's 2 to 1 on there on the on our signal. You can see the little red dot. This red dot you wouldn't have taken because it's just a correction on there. You can see that this is just a correction. So you got to learn how to read the signals, and it'll be really good. Let's see, NULS USDT. All right, here is the 2-hour chart. Your momentum is up. So your momentum, which is your mom indicator, it's just mom is just short for momentum, and so if you have this momentum up, it looks like we're going to have a nice little pump. So if you were to get into NULS, you wouldn't want to do it short, but you'd want to have a quick stop loss just in case if it did turn on you. Let's see, that would be your stop loss would be 2%, and you'd want to do at least 1 to 1 on there, if not 1 to 1.5. But yeah, that would be your setup on there because your momentum is pushing up. And I'm not saying to go into that trade just right now because you're between the two moving averages. So if you were to take that trade, that would be the setup. You can already see that it pushed up trying to take that position away already. You can see on the 15-minute chart and try to push up and complete that trade already. So if you were to get into it right now, that's the way I would go. On the higher time frames, when it's between these two moving averages, you're going to want to have a solid foundation before you do that. So let's go look at our Doge position. You can see Doge is now starting to go sideways. This is one of the key points that this is where you want to start thinking about, do we take our profits? How do we manage this? How do we manage that? Do we move it to break even? We're at 0.2% right now, and you can leverage trade this 10 times. You're at 2% profit right now. What do you do? What would you do right now? What would you do? You're at 2% profit because you're leveraging 10 times. It's at 0.2%. What would you do? Would you take it off the table? Or would you close half the position? What would you do? This is the type of things that you need to think like this. You got to come to your senses immediately and take this position, because if you think long, you think wrong. Okay, that's a good saying in cryptocurrency, and anything that you do. Think long, think wrong. You should know these charts, look at these charts, understand the charts, look at your settings, understand your settings, how it's flowing, and be able to make an instinct decision on a position. So those are the things that you need to think about. Both moving averages are pushing down. This is your lower time frame moving averages, or your lower trend moving averages. Both of them are pushing up. So even if you did push up over here, the chances, your probability of it staying there is slim to none, because you know that we're pushing down. What's going on here is a battle. So my opinion, what I would do right now, you're at 0.26 times 10, you're at 2.6% profit right now. And if you were in there $1,000, you're at $26 profit in 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, you're at $26 profit, or yeah, $26 profit in there. That means if you did that 4 times in an hour, you're making almost $100, a little over $100 per hour. That's lawyer type payments. Cryptocurrency trading can replace your full-time job and make you financially independent, where you don't have to worry about anybody but what you're going to do, where you're going to travel, who you're going to have to answer to, and so forth. So what I would do, if it was me, I would take half off of this and then move your stop loss to break even. You always want to protect your profits in cryptocurrency. So, and especially if you're leverage trading, because if that thing turns on you immediately, you lose your 2.6% profit, and it goes to negative 2.6. Now what do? Do you ride it out? Do you wait it out? So you gotta learn how to do all that. And again, in our Discord, we teach you how to look at that, how to see those charts and make instinct decisions, and have the highest probability of trading success there is. Here's a gap down on the 15-minute chart. We got 10 minutes left, so I'm going to jump off here. Sorry, we have 25 minutes left, so I'm going to jump off here, and I'm going to start getting ready to post signals inside of our Discord. So if you are inside of our Discord, you'll start seeing these flow in about 25 minutes when we start getting all these notifications coming in. If you're not part of our Discord, the link's in the description box below, and we're looking forward to seeing you in there. Other than that, we'll see you tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow, and I will post in Discord before I jump on to live. I will do live videos every day this week besides Friday. Friday I'll be out of town. So other than that, I will see you on the next video.